Hey everyone, this is Nick Murphy from the Quarterbin, and today we're doing a frame-by-frame of the latest trailer for the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Now this should go without saying, but super spoiler alert. We're going to be speculating a lot, and a lot of what we're drawing from is information from the book, so if you haven't read the books and you're waiting to see the movie, you should probably stop watching now, but for those of us that are still with us, let's go. Again, spoiler alert. This appears to be Snape in one of his own memories, which will play a huge part in the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Here we see him visiting Godric's Hollow, the night Lord Voldemort murdered Lily and James, Harry's parents. Here we see the Ravenclaw diadem, one of the last Horcruxes Harry finds on his journey. You can see part of the Ravenclaw motto on it, "Wit beyond measure is man's greatest treasure." This happens so quickly you almost miss it, but this is one of Snape's memories of a young Lily and Petunia when Lily is first discovering her magic. This is a huge part of Snape's backstory. It looks like Tom Riddle's destroyed diary, which we now know was a Horcrux. It was destroyed in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This is probably also a pensive memory of Snape's. This could be Voldemort waking up after being briefly knocked out during his battle with Harry Potter. We see Shell Cottage in the background, Bill and Fleur's home, and the place where Dobby is buried. This is where we last saw Harry, Ron, and Hermione, so this is probably where Part 2 will pick up. The voiceover heard here is actually the announcement Voldemort makes near the end of the story, when he asks Harry to surrender himself to save the rest of Hogwarts. It's hard to tell who this is, but it looks like a werewolf, so we can assume it's Fenrir Greyback, being sent out a window by a spell during the Battle of Hogwarts. Here we see Malfoy Manor, where Harry and his friends escape at the end of Deathly Hallows Part 1. It looks like Draco in the background, and presumably Voldemort killed everyone else for wasting his time. However, it might also be safe to say this could be in Gringotts. This is definitely during the Gringotts break-in. During this heist marks the first time that Harry Potter uses an unforgivable curse, the Imperius Curse. Hermione has taken Polyjuice Potion and appears to be Bellatrix Lestrange. While trying to escape Gringotts, Harry and his friends release a dragon from one of the lower vaults, and it appears he's now destroying the bank. Sucks for them. This is a continuation of the first scene in the trailer with Snape standing in front of the Potter's home. The Knights at Hogwarts are coming alive to defend the school during the climactic battle. Here we see Voldemort and his loyal Death Eaters in the forest outside Hogwarts, waiting for Harry Potter to surrender himself. Kingsley Shacklebolt deflecting a curse during the Battle of Hogwarts. You can also see Neville Longbottom in the background. It looks like he's seen some action. Narcissa Malfoy, Draco's mother, who has a crisis of conscience and a bit of a character redemption near the end of Deathly Hallows. That could be Percy Weasley on the broom, leading more troops to fight to defend Hogwarts. Voldemort's snake, Nagini, which we find to be a Horcrux. Hermione is pushing Ron back immediately after the explosion that causes Fred's death. Here that dragon is making his escape again. We see the Weasley family mourning the death of Fred here. This could be right after Harry comes back from being dead. We can see Voldemort and Bellatrix here, as well as Nagini on the ground. Since Nagini isn't protected, this could be immediately after Voldemort believes he has killed Harry Potter. Our first shot of Ginny Weasley. Harry appears to be holding the Hufflepuff cup, the Horcrux that he broke into Gringotts to steal. It still looks like they're in Bellatrix's vault here. New parents and Order of the Phoenix members Lupin and Tonks in the Battle of Hogwarts. We can see the protective spells around Hogwarts either going up or going down. This scene wasn't in the book, so obviously the film will be taking some liberties with the final confrontation between Harry and Voldemort. We see some Death Eaters rushing from the forest of the school, probably right after Harry's supposed death at the hand of Voldemort. Snape is making history as the first headmaster of Hogwarts to flee his post. This is shortly after the rest of the professors revolt and decide to take back the school. Crabbe's deadly Fiendfire in the Room of Requirement, which is where they find the diadem of Ravenclaw. The actor who plays Vincent Crabbe won't be in the new film, so it makes us wonder if Goyle will be the one who cast Fiendfire. Death Eaters apparating all around Hogwarts. We also see some trolls attacking the students of Hogwarts. Harry tries to fight off the Fiendfire with a water spell, but it's not working very well. With the turning tide of battle, Snatchers and maybe Death Eaters are being decimated. Mrs. Weasley in a duel to the death with Bellatrix Lestrange. As we previously speculated, it appears that the final battle between Harry and Voldemort was moved from the Great Hall, where it took place in the book, to outside on the destroyed Hogwarts grounds. This could be the beginning of the celebration by the Death Eaters because they believe Harry Potter is dead. Another look at Ginny. Behind her, Neville Longbottom appears to be holding the Sorting Hat. Well, that about wraps it up for this Frame by Frame. Be sure to check out thequarterbin.com for more Frame by Frames and other original videos.